Hey peeps, continuing our theme of unboxing. I was sent this deck. I believe I won this in some I don't know. I believe I won this. I'm pretty sure this is what was sent to me for winning some form of, I don't know, what do you even call it? Offering by a publisher on Instagram or something like that. I believe I was chosen as the winner. And this was actually sent to me like probably 2 months ago, but it just in the transition of my life, I have not been able to record an unboxing yet. So I thought while I was sitting here unboxing the Maybon candle from Of Smoke and Soil, I would also do this unboxing as well in case this deck interests you. I don't even know what deck this is. I don't even remember what I received, but I just know that this came in the mail. So I believe that this is the Scandinavian wheel, right? This came with the deck itself. We're gonna uncover what this deck is together. Apparently it's supposed to be in my life. I like this case. It's like, it's definitely sturdy, and it's got this kind of marbleized effect. Do you guys remember doing this paper in like 3rd grade? I attended school, public school, up until 6th grade. And I remember when we would do this kind of marbleized paper, and I was like obsessed with it. Okay, so this is a Muci deck, and it is called the Dreamscapes Tarot. So I either was gifted this or I won this. I did not order this, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. And you guys know, as always, I am going to be 100% upfront with you. So we're taking the plastic off now. The box has a nice velvety feel. Again, nice and sturdy. It has an interesting scent, and it's been open for like 2 months. It almost smells like black licorice, which is not, that's not my favorite scent. Okay, anyhow. So there's the box. It says, within the ethereal realm of dreams, our souls dance fearlessly with the stars, whispering secrets of untapped potential and revealing the extraordinary beauty hidden within us. And it comes with a small little white book. Let's see, here's the inside of the box. This is the backing. It's beautifully foiled. The side is foiled as well. Let's check out the little white book. Okay, so the inception of this deck was to manifest the interconnectedness between individual tarot cards. Originally, our aim was to craft a deck that would beautifully illustrate the comprehensive panorama of the Fool's journey. However, as our creative journey unfolded, we couldn't resist extending this concept to individual suits. Each card seamlessly links to its counterparts, forming a mesmerizing tapestry when placed in the correct sequence. Okay. So it's about uncovering the mysteries and embarking on transformative tarot experience. There are definitely spreads that are set up that covers the first 8 pages, and then we go into guidebook meanings. So it looks like we have a small color reproduction, kind of a little keyword paragraph, and then we get into the meanings. And so the dreamer comes before the fool here. Let me just see if there's... Okay, so that's it. And it looks like minors get a full page as well. So that's very nice. Okay. So card size is traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. Cardstock is nice. It's like relatively firm, but not too thick, not flimsy. There are no borders. Okay. So I'm going to go through and show you everything. A lot of intensity with blue and purple. I am not really a purple person, so this color theme is not really speaking to me, but, and I'm just trying to see when you lay it out. I do like all the feminine energy. Okay, so when you lay it out, you do start to see within some of the background various aspects of connection. There's the Emperor. And what I will do is I'll take a snapshot at the end and put that in. I just don't have the capability right now to set up my camera for this. Well, if this artwork speaks to you, you're going to like this deck. If you like Rider-Waite-Smith imagery, I think you will also appreciate this deck. I will be very honest with you that it's not speaking to me personally at the moment, but I do like how the images like connect with each other. Like, do you see? And again, I will put a snapshot in at the end of the video. But do you see how the cards connect together here? And so you can see, and they connect with the ones above them. So if that aspect of storytelling intrigues you, interests you, inspires you, oh, that's a pretty one though. That's very pretty. And you like traditional Rider-Waite-Smith imagery, I think you will really enjoy this. Okay, I can see it's almost like we, you know, and I know they're calling this the Dreamscapes Tarot. It really is, it does very much feel like we're accessing levels, realms, layers. That's really cool. So actually, I think what I will do is stop the video right here and just take a quick picture so that you can see what I'm referencing instead of having to wait till the end of the video to get to that. Okay, so that covered up to the Temperance card. Then we have the Devil, but the layers keep building, but I'm not going to keep laying them out. It's an interesting concept, and again, if you like this artwork, I think you will feel very drawn to working with it. I would say it feels like it's a deck that wants to work personally within you and your own storyline. It has kind of a hermit-like feel to me, even though it is so dreamy and kind of ethereal. It also has a bit of hermit-like energy. And you know, that's really beautiful. Okay, so an additional card with the World is Rebirth. So Rebirth and Dreamer were additional cards. So now we move into the minors. I'm always honest with you guys. I'm very thankful to have been gifted or won this. However, that ended up working out in July. But I am glad that I didn't make this investment myself, because just personally for me, this deck isn't really speaking to me. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that it won't do magical things in client readings, because I have so many different decks that, you know, personally don't do it for me, but they really do love to work with specific clients. So, you know, it may very well be that this is a deck that is in my life because it's meant to work with clients, right? But for me personally, there are other decks that I have already that do this, have a larger picture to be accessed by putting the cards together, that I believe Prisma Visions is that type of deck, right? That I would rather be working with. So this one isn't necessarily like doing it for me, but also I'm not a huge fan of the artwork. So this isn't one that I have to work with, but I will absolutely be using it in client readings, I am sure. The backings are very pretty. And I do like the interconnectedness of the imagery and the idea that this is the whole of the tarot comprises the Fool's Journey. And so how do the individual cards relate to the whole and tell a consecutive united story? Absolutely, I can understand that. And if you like this type of imagery, if you were very drawn to blues and purples in tonality for deck themes as far as colors go, then I think you'll probably really enjoy this. It's not the one for me, but Oh, I do like that Ace of Swords though. I'm out. Okay, I actually like the Suit of Swords so far. This Three of Swords is great. You guys know Three of Swords and Nine of Pentacles are like my, am I gonna like this deck or not? I don't mind the Suit of Swords so far. Like, I understand, I feel connected to this a little bit more than anything else I've seen in the deck so far, personally. It's a good Seven of Swords too. So interesting. Oh, look at that 10. Look at that red and orange in that 10. That's cool. Okay. I think maybe my facial expression just said the whole thing there. I don't know how I'm again, I think it will work very well in client readings. It's not one that I feel like I really, really need to use for personal tarot work, for journaling, for daily practice. This is probably not going to be that deck for me. Cardstock is nice though. It does feel great in the hands. And I will say, just looking at the cards on top of each other, I do like this Tower card. That is a good Tower card. This is why I always try to come back and do a review later on, because as you guys know, over time, that's when you get to know the personality of a deck. And so even decks that I'm not really drawn, like I just did a full review on the Somnia Tarot, and I kind of can't stand that deck, but I have had some very powerful and effective readings with it. So it's not always about, yeah, I don't like the 9. I'm so picky about 9 of Pentacles. I'm so picky about the 9 of Pentacles. That's not the one for me. But what was I saying? Oh, so just because I don't love the artwork doesn't mean that it's not going to be a great deck to read with, right? And it takes time to figure out the personality of a deck. And I'm not really sure what's going on with our Queen of Pentacles. How does she tie in with the Knight? What is... Okay. So here's just another example of how they intersect. Okay. And then here is the last card in the deck, the King of Pentacles. Again, I like the idea of interlocking themes, but I'm not 100% connected to this one. So if you're interested in this deck, I hope this unboxing gives you an idea if you want to purchase it or not. My first thoughts are it's not really the deck for me, but I can appreciate the thought and work that was put into the creation of it for sure. But I'll be back with full thoughts down the road. I'm sending you guys, as always, oceans of love, and I will, of course, see you in the next video. Take care.